Construction in full swing. This is the site of India's first mass detention centre for illegal immigrants in the northeastern state of Assam. When complete, this camp alone will hold 3,000 detainees. Amongst them could be some of the very workers building the camp. SAROJINI HAJONG is one of the nearly 2 million people from Assam who have been left out of the National Register of Citizens, or NRC.
I've heard that this centre is being built to house people who will be rejected from the NRC. I'm really worried. Who will look after my children if I'm detained here?
SAROJINI's case is similar to many others across the state, especially those who are poor and illiterate.
How is it possible that except for me, all other members of my family are in the NRC? I've been to 4 hearings for the inclusion of my name, and it's still missing from the register. I don't know why.
Assam's citizenship list was prepared in response to decades-long claims about mass illegal immigration from Bangladesh. Even before the list was released, the state had already detained hundreds of people on the suspicion of having illegally entered India. BACCHU Ali was jailed on suspicion of being a foreigner. After nearly 3 years in prison, he was released on bail in August this year.
After they put us in jail, they treated us like they would treat criminals. They would beat us, and the food we got was so bad that not even a dog would eat that. The way the government has destroyed my name, I'll never be able to forget it.
BACCHU has struggled to find employment since being released. He fears being re-arrested.
I've been thinking that if I have to go back to jail ever again, I will kill myself and all 6 members of my family. I will commit suicide.
The fate of those left out of the NRC will be decided in specially appointed foreigners' tribunals, quasi-legal bodies who have been accused by civil society groups of bias against Muslims. India's ruling party, the Hindu nationalist BJP, initially supported the NRC. It changed its position after more than 1 million Hindus were excluded from the list.
I won't say every single one, but most Muslims are experts in forging documents. They have forged birth certificates and legacy documents to get on the list. If we don't resist this, our Hindu culture and civilization will be at risk.
The party has said that it plans to introduce legislation that would grant citizenship to Hindus not included in the NRC.
There is no reason to fear from the refugees who were excluded from the NRC. BJP's stand is clear that Hindus are not foreigners.
The party has announced that it will be providing legal aid to Hindus not on the list. Activists like SHAJAHAN Ali are also providing legal aid to those too poor to afford it. In this family, everybody made the list except for its youngest member.
Does anyone insult or bully you in school?
Yes, some call me Bangladeshi.
Oh, really? Well, that's a lie. You're not a Bangladeshi, and you will not be deported to Bangladesh. Don't worry. The names of both your parents are in the NRC, so your name will come too.
SHAJAHAN says his work is as much to provide psychological support as it is to provide legal aid.
The people rejected from NRC have become very weak emotionally, so our main objective now is to give these people some kind of mental support. We want to ensure that they do not remain under stress or trauma.
SHAJAHAN and his student volunteers have been conducting public awareness camps with a special focus on the state's Muslim minority community. Those excluded from the NRC will have 120 days to prove their citizenship.
As you have seen already in this gathering, most of these people are poor and illiterate. Now they may have the required documents, but they don't know which ones to submit or what procedure to follow.
The appeals process is likely to start in November this year. Although the NRC has been a bitterly divisive exercise in Assam, BJP leaders have announced plans to eventually implement it across India.